Forward line, he's playing a grand game. Wiley the leaper down there, but Curtis the mark.
Chance for Malaxis. Snaps back and a brilliant smother by Curtis.
He's up and going again. Curtis, dogged defence.
I think it was just in my nature. I think I used to do running hard at the ball, and I was aggressive to get the ball first. And when you do that, you know, okay, you can. I wasn't the biggest player running around, but if you're aggressive and get to the ball first, you very seldom get injured. My dad spoke to me about that when I was playing junior footy.
And it's been taken as a siren has gone to win the 1978 Grand Final. East Perth the winners.
Oh, it was relief, obviously, you know, because we'd worked so hard to get where we got, and we were in control of the game for most of the game. We were ahead on the scoreboard, and if we'd lost that, it would have been devastating. You know, and as it turns out, that's the only winning premiership side that I ever played in 16 and a half years. So they're not easy to get.
A high floating punt kick, setting himself Curtis. Fine judgment, Stephen Curtis.
Polly said to me, he said, you know, what are you doing next year? And I said, not sure, Paul. I'll probably play at East Perth. You know, you've been there 10 years, you've won 2 fairest and best. He said, have you thought, you've never had the opportunity to go to Melbourne? Have you thought of going somewhere like Adelaide? And I said, no. And he said, well, he believes that if I went to Adelaide, I'd play for another 6 or 7 years. If I stayed at East Perth, I'd probably play 2 and it'd see me out. And Polly, well, the late Polly, he was spot on. You know, I played 6.5 years at Port. That's probably the reason I'm in this situation getting the award.
Chance for Stephen Curtis, courage personified.
It was one of the highlights of my career to win the first ever State of Origin game that was played, and it was at Subi Oval at home. And I think, as you said, we towed them up pretty well by 11 or 12 goals.
And there's Curtis in the way once more. What a champion game he's played.
Down to Gandini. Chipped in by Curtis.
A courageous player that put his head over the ball and had a go and put 100% in, you know. I'm obviously not, skills-wise, I'm not the longest kick, I'm not the best mark, but those things drive you to be a better player. I think when you're basically out there and you want to prove to yourself and prove to other people that you can play at that level.